It's a shirt.
Okay. Is everything on?
Don't worry, they've got moved on power size. You'll power through this whole pile with ease.
Oh, it's not. Hold on a second.
More powerful suds. Lucky ducks. Dawn's first suds that drop lock and remove 99% of so it doesn't get passed from dish to
Okay.
dish.
Hello.
Clean and stacked like ducks in a row. Good one. Moved on power sets, the better grayscale.
One
Earning
second.
unlimited 3% cash back when dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
No, it should be good. I believe.
What's in your wallet?
Alright. What's good? Ryu, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Ryu? What's good with you? As you can hear, I'm playing some Dokkan in the back.
When my hair started thinning, I didn't want to hear the wisecracks.
I was ignoring my hair because I was a full-time working mother.
Okay.
But luckily I found
You gotta put it in the ball.
I just need to test if everything else is working, so just give me a second. I think everything else is working though, so that's good. Candido, what's good with you? Alright. So, I'm gonna be testing something. If it works, then I can be doing some more crazy stuff. Okay. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the test? I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna work, but gotta hope for the best, right? Gotta hope for the best. And Ryu, Candido, I hope you both are having a good one.
On BBC America, Sherlock is back.
Alright. I think it's about time. I test something. What's up, Archie? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I hope my mic is working, but it's time to test the other thing.
He thought he was gonna have a party with her like all the other guys. She said no.
Oh, jeez. Oh, beans. I literally just woke up. It's 5:47. Is it 5:47 for you? Dang, man. Good morning.
Couldn't even start to track it too bad. Insurance called and he got right through.
Okay, I gotta use phone real quick.
He was obsessed with her.
So the airport runs was a problem.
At least one had to be.
But why book a phone?
Okay.
You could have just said he didn't have a job.
Because it doesn't create an alibi.
Now, wait, first off, can y'all hear me?
Those airport runs, what do we know about it?
Yeah, can you hear me good? Tell me if you can hear me, because I would literally hate for everything but my mic to be heard right now.
Who paid for the limo?
And I hope the music isn't like extremely loud either.
I'll take its name. I don't know. These are confidential business records. This is a murder investigation. I can have you subpoenaed. Murder? If you don't cooperate, you could go to jail.
How's my favorite crash out? You know, I'm alright. I can hear you, and my time zone is 6 hours ahead of the US, so technically I'm a time traveler. Hey, I believe it. Look, Candido, I might crash out because I want to talk about DC. But I hope that what I bought works. Because then I can truly stop using my laptop unless I'm on my PS5. Now it's time to test it. Are y'all ready then? Are y'all ready? I don't think you're ready. Are y'all ready for this?
Is there any correlation between the dummy run scandal with Johnny Cyber's Ford scandal's activities? Let's see. January 9th.
Oh my God, it's not working?
In Palm Springs.
There's no way.
February 1st. Lake Tahoe and.
What?
He worked pretty hard to not be around while Johnny was running his errands. The only time he was in the city.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
Sharon Lasco's show. Some sweetheart she picked to get
I
mixed
did
up.
all this work.
He booked the limo and didn't know me first. And Johnny did kill her. He says just a potential role in the set. Turned it down.
So he had her killed? I know some men will take rejection hard.
There's no evidence she was in the drug business with him, and she's not in the surveillance.
Maybe she was good, maybe she was discreet.
The way she ran around the last day of her life, she doesn't impress me as a very discreet person.
Go back to her friends. Find out what the hell really happened. Look, I got closing arguments tomorrow.
I can't believe you people. I've been reading about this trial. Why don't you dig Sharon up and kick her around?
Hey, we just want to bury her killer or killers.
Killers? You got that, creep.
He was part of the
It worked. Boy. Now I gotta
Oh, what?
fix it.
Sharon's doing great.
Alright, it worked. Let's go.
And at some of those places there's drugs involved.
And Sharon didn't know how to just say
Now
no.
I gotta adjust it.
Look, she had a great look, but she was insecure. And with the drugs she felt more confident. And the more confident you are, the better you look. Until you start showing up late and looking like hell.
You think drugs let Sharon into better company?
Okay, give me a second.
I had to get her out of my life.
It would really help us to know. Could Sharon have been involved in the drug business?
Alright, there we go.
What about the code? Models travel?
What's good?
Sharon always worked in New York.
It works.
Look, as far as I know, the biggest drug connection was her boyfriend.
What's good, y'all?
The basketball player.
Oh my God, bro, I didn't know it would work. Because I've been testing it all day. That's why I didn't stream earlier. Because this thing was beating my ass. And then I finally got it to work. It didn't work when I started streaming, but now it's working. We'll take it. Take whatever it does. So hello. You know what this means. But anyways, you know what this means. Reaction stuff I can now do on the PC, and we could do reactions to like big events. So this is wonderful. Oh my God. Next time I'm gonna make sure I actually do my hair.
What's going on here, buddy?
Because I just like kind of woke up from a nap. Oh, and if you're wondering why the lighting is like that, it's because of the lamp that's right there. Dark Shinobi.
With the fastest wireless speeds.
What's good?
Internet
What's
customers
good?
get one mobile line included for 12 months with Spectrum. Watch me.
Okay, so I was debating on like streaming because I didn't know if this thing would work, but in the long run, I needed this thing to work. So, yeah. Oh yeah, those are my games. Well, some of them. The others are over there. You could do a reaction to the next Marvel casting. Yes, I could do reactions to videos. I could do reactions to I could do reactions to video games. I could do reactions to big events now. Also, I want to show you guys some ideas because I did that before. You ready to sweat tomorrow? Oh right, what's it that we're playing tomorrow? It was that.
You'll be back! Chivas can't help people customize and save Liberty Mutual!
Lovely. Only pay.
It was that Frag Punk. Yeah. Dark, you're gonna be the one sweating tomorrow, not me. Have you watched Conceptualizing Every Character in Pirate Warriors 4? Yes, I did watch it. It was a long video, but a very good one. Now, when you stream, I expect face cam. Are we expecting that? Because what? Like I told you guys, I was so serious. I am trying to lock in on Streamlabs. Dark, again, you're gonna be the one sweating. You gotta carry me and Jay. I gotta carry you. I ain't a sweat. What's good, Isaiah? How you doing, bro? So, I got some stuff written down over here. Because I get to actually see you crash out. Bro. So, y'all want me to crash out on webcam? Is that gonna be the new thing? Okay, so Dark, I've been working on this CAC Green Lantern game that we've been talking about. I'm good, brother, and you? I am doing good. I almost crashed out because of this webcam, and also shout out to Amazon for making this webcam $15.99. It was 50% off of the original price. Bro, the original price was $179.99. I got this for just $50. Hey, it's a dub. It's a dub. But yeah, I'm doing good, Isaiah. We gotta talk about your manga. And now that I have this, I can pull up your manga on stream now, Isaiah.
Was it Johnny Stivers? You said he was always trying to impress me.
Ooh, Hal Jordan, John, or someone new. That's the thing, Candy, though. It's gonna feature all the Green Lanterns. It's gonna feature all the Lantern Corps. Yo, what's good, Lava? I'm on the PC. And also, Lava, I want to talk about what you, Custom, and I forget who the other guy was that joined the stream besides Grey Leo. What is this audio? If I told you it was a playlist of Dokkan music, would you believe me? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's facts. This format would be perfect? Yes. So what I'm also gonna work on is getting better overlays to do stuff. So as time progresses, I just need to put a little bit of money into overlays. Black Sasuke and Blaze Hokage. Oh, Blaze joined? I didn't even see that. But I want to show you guys the Green Lantern CAC game that Dark Shinobi randomly brought up to me. Been boxing Blaze on the streams, and I'm trying to box Sasuke, but I haven't gotten the chance. On Rebirth of Souls, so I'll show you guys the Green Lantern one, DC Rivals, which I'm calling DC Crusaders, Xenoverse 2 ideas, Shinobi Strikers ideas, Power World ideas. Okay, so I made this thing that was a wish list of everything I'd want in Pirate Warriors 4, right? Like, it's every little thing I wanted in Pirate Warriors 4. Now, everything that I put here is everything I sent to Bandai when the game first came out. Dear God, DC Rivals. Now, here's the thing. DC Rivals has to be it has to be very different.
He said fine, and they feel
CAC Lantern game sounds crazy. It does, right? Okay.
one of the men took out a gun.
Now,
I was very scared.
it's something Dark brought up randomly because we were just throwing out ideas for like DC games. There was the Wonder Woman game, which we still haven't gotten.
Deal, Jack?
I also brought up like a Horizon Zero Dawn like game for Aquaman.
I'm doing it for Sharon.
You could. I think another one we brought up
There's no chance in the
was
world.
like,
And the stupid, hopeless detective-
obviously you could do Batman and all that, but
Yes, etchings don't work anymore.
for Superman you need an adventure
So
type
like
game.
Sophocles or Larry Moe and Curly.
Kinda.
I always loved those
Kinda.
guys.
In the criminal justice system, the people are represented by two separate and equally
Okay.
important groups. The police
Now,
investigate crime. and the
See,
district
this is
attorneys
what I mean by
prosecute
like
criminals.
getting new
These are their
overlays.
stories.
The Wonder Woman game was canceled. I mean, hey, it's their loss. Their loss. Okay, now we're gonna do this live because. Oh no, I saw it. I saw it. It's just why? Like, it still just doesn't make sense to me. Because the one time DC could have did something revolutionary, and they decided to say, screw it, we need to do Batman more to make money.
I'm gonna step in the other room so we can talk on.
Unbelievable. Oh, if you're wondering what I have on right here, blue blocking glasses.
Watching some movie. James Bond movie. It won't debate the girl.
The stream delay is kind of. Let me check the delay.
When did you hit the sack? After the movie. Did you talk to her? She was already asleep. And you're sure the front door was locked? I guess. Just a moment. I can't believe it. You just sit right there, Mr. Merrick. I'm gonna test for powder residue on his hand, all right?
The door wasn't locked. Sometimes Mom forgets.
Your parents keep any money or jewelry around?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to
My
fix
father
that
pays
later.
apartments there. How they get by?
You keep a regular schedule at the hospital, right?
Yeah, in the ER. Did I tell
Maybe
you
just
my father's
seeing
deaf
my
in one ear?
message pop up makes
So
it seem.
if he sleeps on his right
Oh,
side,
I
he can't hear anything. So if somebody was in
I
the house,
think that's an update on YouTube because I noticed that it takes a lot longer for
my father doesn't drink.
messages to pop up.
Come on, his hands are shaking. He reeks of breath freshener.
Why don't you tell us what really happened?
Yeah. Okay, so Dark threw out the idea of a Green Lantern game. I threw out the idea of a Horizon Zero Dawn Aquaman-like game.
She was dead.
Did he say anything about how
I think Bull brought up the idea of a Blue Beetle, like
They fought.
Spider-Man-like game, which that could be sick.
He loves her. He didn't do this.
But okay,
That's why I got rid of the
now
bottles,
I gotta
because
try
I
and
knew
do
it
this
would-
live.
Daddy's little
Okay,
Yeah, I used to have one like that.
and give me 1 second. Yeah, I guess I can put myself right here. Okay. So, this right here is my idea of a Green Lantern game. It took me a second because Like, for example, skins in this game could make constructs different in some way, shape, or form. I was thinking that. I know. I was like, ugh, I probably scared a lot of people. Okay, so let me is there Zoom? You know what? I can just do this. Yeah. Alright, so I do have to fix this up a little bit. But the Green Lantern game that I'm thinking of, it will be a create your own character, and not limited to just humans. That is something I want to be crucial, because Green Lanterns could be anybody. I mean, Lanterns in general could be any race. And you can interact with famous Lanterns during missions. Say, at the start, you pick one of your character origins, which I'm gonna scroll down after this, so we can discuss it. And based on that origin, you will get a plethora of different constructs that you will be able to use in a Green Lantern game, okay? So, now, the classes that you see will be a total of 4. So these 4 classes, each of them are from the 4 main Green Lanterns. Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Kyle Ragnar, and Guy Gardner. Now, the first one is going to be the classic all-rounder class, which I'm calling Generalist. This one is supposed to be Hal Jordan, basically. Classic all-rounder who can do short and long range. They kind of have a tool for pretty much everything, right? Second one, Arsenal, more of John Stewart. They're long range, mostly take advantage of the proficiency with ranged weapons by making constructs. Like, for example, sniper rifles, machine guns, rocket launchers. You could create an army of rifle soldiers, or like a turret that you can man and And they do have, just know, every class will have a little bit of both, but some classes will have more than the other. So this one, Arsenal, will have more long-range abilities, but they'll still have some short-range stuff, like a steel grinder, or being able to create brick walls to stop people. And then there's the boxers / bruisers. I think I'm just gonna call them bruisers for now. Bruisers, I don't know if anybody realizes, but bruisers have to be Guy Gardner. Because, hey, with or without a lantern, he boxes. So, close combat, almost all the time with a real boxer playstyle. Each punch and kick has a huge burst of ring energy. You can make constructs of close combat items to help in battle, like boxing gloves, literally, or like a giant one that they can add to combos. They can create hammers, giant boots, baseball bats, chains. They can create armor for themselves that could boost their defense. A boxing robot is also something. Just anything that's mainly close combat. They do have something that's long range, but it would be like a giant boxing glove, giant boots, you know. And then the contractors. So the contractors are supposed to be like Kyle Ragnar. Kyle Ragnar is known for his crazy constructs. They need time to set up crazy constructs. So just know this one is going to be a mixture of like a healer class. He's kind of an overall, but it takes him longer because the constructs for this class could take longer than the other classes. But the payoff is that they have a lot of utility. They're powerful. So you could make like bigger mechs to ride, or like cars or other things. Huge anime swords. You create anything in anime. You could basically do like a moose. I was thinking more for the contractors. You could be more like a Muso character that has crazy setups for combos. But this class does have a very big skill range, because making sure you time whenever you're supposed to use your abilities. Now, don't get me wrong, this class will have some like quick constructs, but they'll still take a little bit of time compared to other classes. But yeah, that's the goal. So, now that you guys know that, what do you think? Because I cannot tell you, it took me so long to think about what to name these classes, and like ability wise, because I wanted to make it like true to the four different lanterns. Random tangent, I'm here for it. What's up?
She's seen other kids come up here, right?
Sometimes.
How about last night?
Get low. Oh God. Wait, you're seeing me? Hi, Get Low. What's good? I made Agrigor's fit in Xeno using the Goku jacket. Agrigor. Yo, I made Billy Kane from Fatal Fury. Okay, I was not expecting Getlow to be here. I have decided I'm gonna make Ultimate Aggregate. How? Is that even possible? I have everything but a good talk. What is the... I don't know if I can show Ultimate Aggregor on stream, so I'm not. Let me look up Aggregor. What would you do for the time? Was going to bed and seeing live? Oh my God. Well, I do hope you have a good rest. I rock to YouTube. Wait, really? Okay. Well, I hope you do have a good rest, Gatlo. Yeah. So, what are you supposed to do for this? Okay, you're gonna need something for the arms and torso. See, originally I was gonna say maybe you could do the 4-star outfit, but no, that's too long.
Look, sweetheart, we're not gonna hurt your son, so why don't you just do us all a favor and page him, huh?
But yellow arms and a clean torso.
You have an emergency.
I mean, I guess you could also try, what was it? The Gohan gi, maybe? You could also try the, what was it with the bandages? The bandages on the arms. Maybe you could do that?
So, she called you Nacho because that's what you like to eat?
This is what you want to know?
I swear there was a shoe with a spike on it. Yeah, oh yeah, he does have shoes with spikes.
Well, maybe you weren't supposed to be up there, but nobody's making a big deal out of that, see?
Yeah, because it's no big deal. I wasn't there, okay?
So where were you?
You know, Lava, I'ma get you.
What's his last name?
Hey, I might have somebody who could potentially be a little bit harder than Ultimate
Look,
Agri.
Lonnie, if you're lying because you
Because first off, why you even do an Ultimate Agri in the first
Hey,
place?
you take it easy. I know what you did. You come down
But
here and ask my mom so she calls me.
Kuiper.
Who the hell do you think you are? You got no right to do that to her. Now get out of here.
I want to try to make Kuiper. Because I think he could be like a Namekian.
Beat us all you want, but we know you were up on
Looking
that
at his... I'm looking at his outfit.
We don't have to talk to you, so why don't you just leave?
I feel like you could... It's possible to make Kuiper, though.
If he grows up, you see the
I feel like it's possible.
Yeah, kid's on the pipe.
I tell you what, Ray, that kid's not a witness. He's the shooter.
Kuiper? Yes.
So hold it up high.
From Omniverse.
This isn't just a restoration. It's a revival. There's now bigger space for your people.
Oh no, wow, I said I was gonna try it. We need an Absolute Justice League game? Bro, please? I take that. Absolute Justice League, fighting game, do it. Yeah, definitely need a Namekian.
Putting people first. It's always been our thing. From the thousands of people who build our cars to the millions of people who depend on them.
Nah, I can try too? Alright, bet.
Affordability matters most. Hyundai is committed to keeping our prices the same, with no increase to MSRP.
Need to try more aliens?
Fuel for vehicles.
Well, you could also try Ragnarok.
That's the Hyundai way.
Remember Ragnarok?
With Home Chef, home cooking is so
I don't even know.
Are you ready to be pulled
I don't
into
even
the
know what you would do for the.
Spectrum is
What
putting
kind of
together the
outfits?
skinny FC love.
Yeah, no idea what you would
Live
do
TV
for
sports,
his
entertainment,
outfit.
and news.
But I think there's a possibility.
All in one place, across your devices. So no matter when or where you are, it's all here. Spectrum.
Okay. Dark.
Watch me tumble.
We need
Jump.
absolute
When
DC
our
character.
point,
I want more.
we own
I
it.
want more. I don't want it to stop. I need more. Ragnarok, the most nothing character with a sick design. He really doesn't do anything. Like, when you really think about it, he doesn't do anything. It's crazy. How do you look so cool, but you don't do anything?
Most amazing care anywhere.
Right? So safe and protected out there.
Because I'm a Star Wars fan,
Photo of the little ones.
because I'm a Star Wars fan, that's like half the Inquisitors.
Lucky rabbit named Sweet.
They look cool, but don't do anything.
It's sweetest.
Did you want to say anything about what was said in custom stream?
Well, there's really no need for a
Man.
lucky charm when you ride.
Not when America's #1
The Sparking Zero fans deserve
We're
this.
just gonna ignore the fact that Carl has a rabbit.
Oh,
Named Sweet.
oh, you hurt my feelings. I don't care about your feelings.
4 times
Okay.
does.
Y'all hyped up that game so much. You hyped up that game so much just for it to die because you're finally seeing the issues. We were saying the issues from the beginning. We said the issues from the beginning. But yet y'all didn't want to listen. Now y'all are mad at other anime games because yours is dead.
You might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too.
What kind of game can DC do to win people over like rivals? You know, Dark, I'm gonna be real with you.
And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. Sweet, right? And when we
It's
travel,
gotta
we
be
get
it's gotta
access
be a
to
game
cars and
like a
vehicle
beat 'em up
miles.
game.
I can get used to
Honestly,
The
if
Capital One
DC
section
made their
says
own
it's
Cosmic
wrong.
Invasion,
What's in your wallet?
low key, Justice League Cosmic, like Justice League Invasion. If they made their own version of that, that could low key win a lot of people over. If it's like core Justice League members,
On BBC
you have to start small, and then the DLC can just make it bigger and bigger.
This is a good one. This is clever.
For the people who wanted to feel that nostalgia, no, Lava, if we're being honest, the nostalgia was the issue too. And I said this in custom stream, but I don't think anybody saw it. But like,
And that makes him Billy the Kid.
nostalgia is the reason that game sold as much as it did. Because you could say it's the newcomers, but let's be real. A lot of new anime fans don't watch Dragon Ball. Like, these new anime fans watch Demon Slayer or My Hero. I mean, for some reason, a lot of women who like anime watch My Hero. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but anyways, the nostalgia is the reason the game sold crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. It's great that an anime game broke a record, but the fact that that same anime game has barely anybody playing it. Like, bro, the people who are playing it are getting minuscule amount of views. Because look, the big YouTubers, they played it, got their views, don't even touch the game anymore. And you know what? I'm gonna just say it how it is. That's the problem, though, Candido. The problem is Bandai wanted this. They're not catering to the new fans. They're catering to the hardcore ones, the people who just buy anything with the words Dragon Ball on it. That's all. That's what they're going for, because they know you guys are gonna spend money. They know this. They are constantly proving that it's just correct. They can make as much money as they want from the Dragon Ball IP. Why? Because Xenoverse just put a DLC out. Everybody's gonna buy it. Fighters sold great, and it has rollback. Yeah, they opened Pandora's box, but the thing is, like, they forgot how to make a Budokai game. Like, let's be honest.
Listen, young man.
I didn't buy Breakers, not every. Here's the thing. Breakers is only there to add more to Xenoverse. Like, these Sparking Zero fans bought Sparking Zero because, the game, this is gonna be the best game ever. Bull, welcome. Melon Muncher is crazy.
He was gonna kill you?
I'm out of water.
That's what he said.
Roscoe Morales, a.k.a. Ross Morales, arrested for battery, possession, carrying a concealed weapon. Investigated for 2
And you want to know the worst part? Is that the game sold amazing. That's the bad part. Now, it not only broke a record for an anime game, but it also broke a record to be an anime game that broke a record that other big titles break casually.
No one lays a hand on a suspect in my
That
interrogation
bottle
room.
almost
Now,
as
that
big
man
as
was out
you.
of control. It was up to you to manage it.
That kid was out of control. You know what scares me? That somebody like that can go to school with my daughter.
It's literally the size of my
Look, if you don't like it, this place is
It's
right.
literally the size of my head. That's crazy. The last Budokai was Infinite World. Bro, they forgot how to make a Budokai game. Like, I hate the fact that we're in a time zone where anime games now, no, not just anime games, regular games come out 45% done. Man, I don't want 45%, I want 100. Y'all care too much about DLCs. And you want to know the crazy part? Is that everybody thought that this game was going to be it was gonna feed generations. The only reason I got the game was to do um what is it called? What ifs? Yeah. The reason I got the game was I was excited to do what ifs because I could make my own what ifs and there's content from that.
A new acquaintance?
That's the reason I got it. And also, potentially play with y'all. But when I played with Lava, I never got so bored of a game that fast.
I'll get a unit to sit outside in case the kid turns up.
And just know, I still have the game.
This is one family Norman Rockwell never met. Hey, we were flying, we were doing him a favor. The kid went for Ross Morales. We tapped Morales, maybe we get lucky.
I still have it.
Morales in the business directory. Quentin didn't know where he hangs his shingle.
This has not left its case ever since the last time I streamed this game.
Now, twice a day he comes by with lines.
Talk about boring to the max and the worst story mode I've ever played in my life.
You want me inside?
No, I need you outside.
Yeah, Lava, I forgot too. The only reason I remember is because I rewatched a bunch of my old streams.
Number one.
Stand fast. Maybe they won't show.
Give it another 30.
And Rebirth
10 minutes.
Rebirth just feels better. Yeah, the custom battles. I really thought the custom battles would be cool. Oh, also, I got this.
My motto, as I live and learn, is dig and be dug in return. He really likes to use our men's room.
Sparking only has like 700 more players active on Steam than Storm 4.
Does pretty good with girls from Washington.
And Bull, you saw, I don't know if you saw the mod for Storm 4, but there's people literally keeping that game alive. Oh yeah, and you know what? Custom put me on the spot out of nowhere because of Pirate Warriors 4. So I'm gonna just say this: people don't play One Piece games on Steam. They don't. They don't. I will be real. All of the Pirate Warrior players are on PS5, but let's not forget that say what you want, but Pirate Warriors 4 sold good enough for it to get a next-gen release. Sparking only has 1,000 more players than Xenoverse during a DLC run. And wait until that Xenoverse 2 DLC drops. The Merit Chain. Oh, Bull, that was my nickname back in high school because I played so much, because I had a Merrick deck. But unfortunately, the cards got damaged. So I do need to buy myself a new deck eventually. But a lot of people used to call me Malik Ishtar, and I'm like, my name's not Malik. It's Malik. So sad again. Xenoverse 2 and Storm 4 are almost 10 years old. Oh my god. And I hate the fact that I can now say that Pirate Warriors 4 is still alive. People are still playing that game. Why? Like, it's actually unbelievable. We're about to get new content, new next gen, probably just an update to all of the old graphics. Is it possible to make Dr. Animo in Xenoverse? You know what? The way they said it reminded me of something? Why? Oh, Malekith? Bro, oh my god. Malekith. Okay, what other characters were Ben 10 were there? Oh yeah, there were the crossover characters. I never tried Animo. Okay, so it's safe to say, right now, currently the biggest anime games that are out on. Oh yeah, from Elden Ring. Yeah. I was kind of thinking about getting the new Elden Ring, the co-op one, but I know Dark and Jay are not gonna get it. Xenoverse 2 gets an update to Unreal Engine 5. Bro, if that happens, man, that would be kind of crazy. Hey, go to bed, Lava. Appreciate you. We'll talk. We'll talk tomorrow. Need to shower. You know what? I won't lie. I kind of after this stream, I'm gonna get wet. I'm gonna take a shower after this stream. More another day. Yeah, I do want to talk about it. Dim's too lazy to do that. That's facts. Stiff hair forever, bro. You see this? Like what you're seeing is bedhead. I've had this. Xenoverse is getting closer to DCUO. It is. It is. Okay, so I do have Xenoverse on PC, and I do want to mod it. But, bro, there's so much. I need to learn how to mod, and then try to create what I want to see. Bull. The next episode, man. I was talking about stiff-haired Xeno. Oh, I just roasted myself for no reason. Alright. That's crazy. The next episode for One Piece looks crazy though.
You were at that apartment to visit a sick friend. Yeah, that's right. You can't connect them to any illegal activity occurring in that
I mean, bro, Lava, I was looking at my hair and I'm like, man, it really is stiff.
So what about the 3 vials of crack we found in his pocket? Is dry cleaner left in there?
Look, I got a substance abuse problem. I'm working on it.
When you sent Lonnie Rickman up on that roof with a gun to kill Clayton Doyle, you became liable for everything he did with that gun, which includes shooting Carol Merrick.
Working on that.
Have a seat.
How long is this gonna take?
First of all, I want to make sure that you both understand Lonnie has the right
Okay.
It's really present.
So,
I know, I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
for Xenoverse, I want to mod in,
Yeah.
like, some NPCs that do something
He told us
different.
what happened on that rooftop.
That's the first thing I'm going to utilize.
Nothing to say.
And then after, I want to try to mod Shenron's wishes. Because I'm still trying to add some new wishes here.
Let me explain something to you, Lonnie.
But
An eyewitness who saw you go up on that
I
roof
wanna
15 minutes
I
before
wanna
the
make
shooting.
sure
Met you dead last
Shenron's
night.
wishes gets updated because let's be honest,
You were acting on his orders.
how many times do you go to Shenron and make a wish? How many times do you go to Shenron?
We'll agree to reduce sentence.
Like,
You-
truthful.
You gave us morals. You understand, Lonnie?
Because honestly, the only times I go to Shenron
Go on, tell
is
me.
to probably what is it? Reset all my points.
Oh, Miles. Joel's gonna cat Clayton.
Give his character
I told him for my
dreads.
own account. Just
Bro,
to scare him.
no,
I
I'm
said,
not
"Just
doing
scare
that.
him."
I'm not doing that.
I busted that bullet and nobody else was behind it. Just me.
Okay.
I haven't in a long time. That's what I'm saying.
Even the rails
Okay,
are still in his
so
territory, wasn't it?
also
This kid changed his own diapers, too.
alright.
Smooth.
Yeah, now for real, for real. Gotcha, Lava. Appreciate you being here.
So we send Mr. Morales home in a limo? He stays. Resisting arrest, possession of intent.
Okay, now let me switch gears. This is crazy. I can do this now. Alright, so here are some ideas. It's not much. It's a start though. I want to unlock my full potential. It allows the CAC to get the max level depending if they unlock the next level cap. Basically, wherever the level cap is for your character at that time, you get max level. Because let's be honest, there are some people who don't want to grind. They don't want to do the time and get XP and all that. So, get the Dragon Balls, you could do this. And basically, I was thinking like, well, what if it was this is basically like when Cavendish wished to be the strongest? Because, honestly, I was thinking that too. Because I was also thinking potentially Shenron giving a new wish to Namekians. That was another thing that I think I might just put that down. But yeah, this wish is just for people who want to get to max level. Just let us wish for max level. It's time. Yeah, but it's like I wanted to put that disclaimer about you gotta make sure you get the level caps first before you make this wish. Just because it gives people a reason to grind and do the other stuff. Because Candido, the first thing I'm thinking of is everything in Xenoverse has to have a reason to keep playing the game. So this, it gives people a reason to do the Guru missions. I mean, anyways, you should be doing the Guru missions to get the level cap anyway. The next one, which, this became a fan favorite. I want luck on my next quest. The next parallel quest, you will get every single item and skill on the list unless you die in that parallel quest. So, which means, as long as you don't die, you get everything that's in a parallel quest. So, this helps with the RNG. Because if your RNG sucks, come make a wish, and you'll get everything on that list. Everything. I said it to Lava. He was like, bro, we need that like right now. I showed it to people in a Reddit, and yeah, I showed it to Xenoverse community in Reddit, and they liked it.
That's it.
No, I read the police reports.
Please be a developer. Bro, I gotta go through all the stuff for it. Next, I want items from the past. Give unattainable clothes. I just put the Tapion outfits, but I'm thinking I gotta put something else. Yeah, I gotta put something else.
That's right.
What have we got in the roll
Just besides like Tapion outfits.
Papers are calling this kid a super
Because I'm like, well, it's just unattainable clothes in general. So it could be like another, like a raid clothes. That could be another thing.
What do you suggest?
Next one. This one I was thinking of because some people, they have a max level CAC, but they wish they had, that they could change their character's name and everything, and also the race. So I thought about this. Give me a brand new body. It would allow people to change their gender, give them a different race to play with, maybe change their character's name, as well as any other customization options that come with the original list, maintaining the same CAC level. So, you can theoretically make make any character you want, keep the same level, and change your name. Increase TV medals? Oh, Candido, I got an idea for that, and I'm gonna show you after. But this way, I was like, well, this could be good for like people who want to keep their main character, but they want to be a different race. Why Unk put the glasses on? Blue blocking glasses, bro. Okay. Next, I want new customization. This one, I was like, well, it's a small thing. All of BoJack's crew's clothes, they become fully customizable. So everyone but BoJack's outfit goes to CACs. Because we already have BoJack's outfit. So having the rest of his crew as trendy clothes, hey, it's a win-win. Nobody would be mad. Free clothes, free customization. Now, this is something that I put just in case I can't do my other idea. I want new hairstyles. Allows all accessory wigs to be fully customizable and be added to the hairstyle. Hairstyles for CACs, male and female. And just know, I made several contingencies for just the wigs. Now, this one, I want a new way to fight. Gives you 2 new Super Soul CSCs. Another contingency to something else that I wanted to do. So first off, it's a Tapion and Goku Black Super Soul. Both of them change the way you fight. With the Tapion Super Soul, you basically get Tapion's regular attacks. It will be an XL boost in strike attacks and small stamina auto recovery. And just know the stamina auto recovery is enough to maintain like Kaioken times 3. It's not much, but hey, it's something, right? But basically, this Tapion Super Soul, you get all of Tapion's attacks. Basically, you with the sword, and your ki blast turns into Brave Sword Slash. With Goku Black, you get Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black's fighting style, and your ki blast turns into Divine Retribution. And if you charge it up, it turns into Sun and Death Beam without the like counter. So once you charge it, it just teleports you behind the opponent and just does sudden death beam. You know, it's not much, but anything to help with creating something different, right? That's the goal.
Maybe we can hit him with another jar.
Okay, now.
You can't walk into an emergency room and grab a minor out of his bed.
That could be kidnapping.
Yeah, they could.
Time to get into some crazy stuff.
Melty, cheesy.
So first off, Dr. Casters, cousin of Dr. Wheeler. Well, Wheelo. He plans to become a great scientist, uses his knowledge to help Time Patrollers. And he utilizes different knowledge from other scientists. He can turn humans into androids. He can tinker with QQ bangs. Basically, with him, you can make the QQ bang of your dreams. And also an added bonus, adds Dr. Wheelo's armor as clothes for CACs. Why? Because clothes is clothes. Customization. Next, the designer. The designer can turn an entire set of regular clothes into a trendy suit. But you have to make sure you have every single piece of the clothing set. It's gonna cost 1 million zen. And you might say, oh, that's expensive, but when was the last time you used zenny? in Xenoverse. We need every single currency. Candido, it's crazy you mentioned that because I'm about to get to that too.
Always more to explore.
But yeah, designer, 1 million zenny, can turn an entire regular set of clothing into a trendy suit. Artist, can color any accessory you want, he's a little weird. It could be zenny or TP. Teacher, which the teacher character brings in a new game mode called Dragon Ball Questionnaire. You can earn clothes, artwork, and awards, other stuff. There's a Namekian monk that can teach you power ranking and be a catalyst to orange for Namekians. Then there's a photographer, which I really want to do, which holds a contest for Compound City's best pictures. Players vote for the best pictures. Winners get a personal illustration of their character. And I think this could be a big thing for like the future of Xenoverse, because a lot of people love customization in this game. So why not give them something to really show it, you know? Now next, Candido, you were talking about fighting styles. I present to you the martial arts master. So the martial arts master can change a CAC's fighting style, can learn the fighting style of masters that you have fully maxed out. That is the catalyst. If you max out your master, you can learn their fighting style. And then some fighting styles can be unlocked by defeating certain missions with a specific fighting style. It is crazy that the show is named after. The Dragon Balls are literally
removed a sick child from a hospital.
Ari.
The boy went with him of his own free will. Not according to the attending doctor and nurses.
Oh, these are blue blocking glasses. Just so you know. It's to protect my eyes.
We're willing or not.
As Bull. I'm his de facto guardian.
You know, Bull, that is crazy. It's called Dragon Ball, but in this game, the Dragon Balls are useless. But I'm gonna be thinking about new wishes to add into the game.
He's right. I asked him to keep an eye
If they do a 10th of all this, Xenoverse has another decade. Yeah.
Out there?
So, the martial arts master is the main thing I'm gonna try to focus on with my modding.
He did.
Because, for example, if you can beat Janemba with Goku's fighting style, and then Vegeta's fighting style, you can unlock Janemba and Gogeta's fighting style. Interesting that they're aviators though. Oh yeah, these are they're different from the other ones, because I got these because they look so much better than the other ones that I have, and they are very comfortable. And then I was thinking about something because I was rewatching Dragon Ball Super. Hercule allows male Majins to turn skinny or fat.
Don't believe her, you look fine to me.
Let me just put the disclaimer.
I was talking about Morales.
Right. Let's all petition to legalize drugs. That will free Mr. Morales to pursue his true calling, curing cancer or Alzheimer's.
Let's say you
How
have
many people does our office put in jail every year for drugs? 5?
you have Goku as a mentor.
Not including
How you getting Master Ultra
maybe
Instinct?
7.
That one, you have to beat Jiren.
Bailing out the ocean with a teaspoon.
You have to beat Jiren, or I think you have to beat Whis in a battle. I'm debating between either Jiren or Whis. I'm probably gonna go with Jiren just because, yeah. What are we testing? Well, the test was the webcam that you now see. The real reason why I haven't streamed early is because I was trying to get this thing to work.
Maybe there's a
Because
good reason
the
that
beginning of the
Cassie quit
stream,
all that money and go to work for Morales.
the webcam didn't really work that good.
Didn't somebody tell you that she was deeply
So
in debt to her
now it
dealer,
works.
to Morales?
And now
And now 2 months later, she's buying drugs.
I can now do this. So that's great.
How did she pay him off?
Getlo was in here also. That was crazy.
How much money did she owe Morales? 500? 1,000? Where did she
Vegito
find
ain't
that
Gogeta.
money?
I don't know. I don't work for Morales anyway. Can you get that straight?
Don't treat us like idiots, Lonnie.
You're going to jail for her.
But yeah, there's gonna be some fighting styles that can't be unlocked.
Jack, this is cruel.
And
But
selling your
I
kid to
will
a drug
say,
dealer isn't.
characters that have
And man, if you want
tails,
to protect your mother, protect her from me. I can put her in prison for
Um,
what she did to you.
like for
But
example,
if you testify
Janemba's
against
fighting
Morales, I
style,
won't charge her.
that
And
will
you can go to
only
family
be for
court.
characters who have tails. Which
What
means,
exactly do you have to say?
That he was acting under Morales'
if you
orders when
use
he
the
fired that
Frieza
guy.
race,
And
you
that
can
he
learn
paid
Janemba's
because
fighting
his mother
style.
agreed to let Morales do what he wanted with.
It won't make Mr. Morales so happy.
And like for example,
Make
Dabura
arrangements for their protection.
for
Let me talk to
Namekians,
him. Forget it.
kinda.
I'm not talking
I'm
to
thinking
someone.
either Namekians or
And you and
Boo
your
race.
mother
Either
can
one.
write to each other from jail.
Empty threat, Jack. Selling your
It
kid
is
may
great.
be despicable,
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's not
glad that
illegal.
it's working.
As for family court,
And
I think we're halfway
Ari,
there.
I got this for a cheap price because the sale was about to end like
No statute against selling your kid.
His mother put him at risk
4
for his
hours
life. That rape is a
yesterday.
felony.
Yeah.
because the original price
Testifying
for
against Morales
this
risks
camera
both their lives,
was
not giving the kid much of a choice.
$179.99,
So
And
throw in the towel.
I got it
Ross
for
Morales
only
goes home,
15
Cassie Rickman
bucks.
stays on crack, and her kid spends the next 25 years in a cell. Is everybody happy?
Which,
You say
hey,
where he
that's a
belongs.
good
There
steal.
must have been some other
That's a
arrogant,
pretty good steal.
moralistic son of a bitch.
Now this is something that I was also
13
thinking
living in a
about.
madhouse, who knows what any of us would do?
So
That tastes reality.
revamped vendors. Tosic. 15.
It's
Wow,
not going
yeah.
to be pretty.
And it's pretty decent quality. It's obviously not like extremely crazy, but hey,
Get better results
good
than
deal is a
hand
good
washing
deal.
With your dishwasher and Cascade Complete. Your dishwasher does the work
Oh,
for you.
Orange
Temperatures up to
Piccolo.
140 degrees.
I'ma say
Two
this.
hands. Some
I
dishwashers
feel
even
like
have a
Orange
sanitizing
Piccolo,
cycle. Load pots, pans,
only
and tableware at
Namekian,
the bottom. With plastic
Namekian
and glassware
CAC
on
would
top.
probably be the
Cascade
only
Complete
way you can
removes
get
visible
Orange
and
Piccolo's
invisible residue
moveset.
for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes.
But even
Switch
then,
your
you
dishwasher
probably,
to Cascade
I
Complete.
think
If you want to roll with
it would have to be a Shenron dedicated wish. But anyways, Tosic revamped. So this is something that I thought would be very interesting for people who play Xenoverse. Give Tosic the ability to add more CAC preset slots for TP battles. And you can get a total of 8 new slots in total. And it would just cost like 250 TP medals or 300. But you can get a new slot for making a new CAC. And I know that sounds very crazy, but it's in-game currency that you're using to make another CAC. So I thought that could be pretty interesting, and it gives Tosic more use, you know? Tell me, Candido, Bull, how do you feel about that?
Allows us to connect with customers through our POS. Customers if my grandmother could see the restaurant, she would absolutely see
Fast, reliable,
Dark Shinobi.
$40 a month, backed by special features, your business connected.
But yeah, we playing Frag Hunt tomorrow. Just know I do have to work. Zach, what's good? Oh yeah, that's me. For Namekians, you can wish for Power Awakening, and Orange is the second wish. Yeah. What was that? I don't know. You never know. You never know. I'll always keep you on your
We've been
toes.
together for a while, so getting tested never really crossed my mind. I know I should get tested for HIV.
Okay, then the stylist. The thing that I want revamped for him, because I was looking it up. I even asked a couple stylists. Stylists have the ability to look at a picture and basically remake whatever the hairstyle is in that picture. So, the stylist should have an update to recreate a wig into a hairstyle. Again, it will cost 1 million zenny. I know, it might sound like a lot, but it'll give you a reason to grind. But yeah, the stylist should have an update where they can turn one wig into a hairstyle. So every time we do get a wig, we could go to the stylist, bing bada boom, make a new hairstyle. Keep me on my toe. Look, you never know what to expect.
Please, let's cut through the bull lady. We all know what kind of mother you've been to that boy.
Like for instance,
The ex-husband with the drugs if it makes you feel better. But right now, you have one chance to help your son. Take it. If you testify against
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Morales, Lenny goes to family court. He gets a life sentence. He gets help. What do I get? I get my throat cut. We can offer you protection.
Vaseline. The
Mommy pulled the trigger. He killed that woman.
a Tootsie Pop. I didn't even know I had this. Wow.
Juvenile detention. 5 years.
It's one of these neck fans.
Ross said Clayton was trying to quit the crew. He gave me a gun and told me to take Clayton upstairs and kill him.
Yes, I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. A part of me that will never change.
He told me to put the gun up against the side of his head and shoot him.
And then I was also thinking about
I
this,
tried to.
and tell me how you guys feel about this.
I
But
couldn't kill him.
if you a revamped
I
Whis,
missed on purpose.
give Whis 3 different
Second time the gun
foods,
jammed.
and Whis can reset your attributes.
I like Clayton.
Your
He's
attributes.
okay.
You can only do this once per month, just to make it fair.
But you could have run away.
So, you know, it gives Whis more purpose,
I couldn't.
and,
Why not?
I mean, at this point, we can kind of do everything that the Dragon Balls can't, right? So, might as well.
Because of my mom.
Doesn't need
She
to
said
change,
it was
that's
him for us
facts.
to do, he said.
Why?
She
Okay.
had money and he was gonna hurt him.
How long were you with him before you were arrested?
Not sure it was a
Why,
lot of weeks.
why is the
What did
Vaseline
you
so
do during
big?
that time?
I went to the store for Ross. I got him cigarettes. I took his clothes to the coin laundry.
What else did you do?
This is actually, like, very small.
I helped him sell drugs. I carried it for him. I watched you.
I have big hands.
Did you pay him?
Then the revamp we got,
Did he feed you?
oh no, buckaroo, I'm not done.
Sometimes.
Because
Did you get hungry?
I have new game modes
Yes, sir.
that I created.
Ross told me to smoke
Okay,
pot,
so
my
first
stomach
one,
hurt.
Didn't you ever complain?
Yes, sir, once.
Race to the Dragon Balls. A racing, and I know,
He got my back and my legs.
Bull, Dark,
And he said he hurt my mom.
I already know
How
you
long
just
were
say
you
it.
supposed to stay with him?
Why did the dude who hates racing games make a racing game? Well, a new game mode is a new
Money,
game
how much
mode.
money did your mother
A
owe
racing
Ross
mini
Morales?
game where players race through
865
race through flying.
Thank you, Ron. No more questions.
Race through different maps in teams of 2. First team to gather all the Dragon Balls and make their wish wins. So basically, the team to take all the Dragon Balls first and make
Yes, we have your
and summon Shenron wins. Did you type this all by yourself? Yes.
Ross Morales, guilty.
when you don't see me streaming, I'm usually doing this. I'm making ideas. I'm making ideas, making characters, all this. Candido, when I tell you, I've tried, brother. Next, an actual tournament mode. Because why is it that we don't have a tournament mode in this game? And we have the Festival of Universes. Like, where is the tournament mode, you know? And then, photo contest. Now, I think the photo contest will be a big thing for Canton City. But it's a weekend event that allows players to post screenshots of their CACs, which I have to put. Of their CACs for players to vote for. Contestants that reach the top 10 will receive rewards and have their screenshots displayed as a temporary billboard in Canton City. Then a boss rush. See, I was actually thinking of adding a boss rush game mode like separately, but I also wanted it to tie into cross versus, because there's not a lot of people playing cross versus like that. But next, a Dragon Ball questionnaire. Up to 6 people online can join and answer 20 questions from all across Dragon Ball history. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. Rewards include illustrations, clothes, and accessories. I should put Super Souls.
If there's anything else our department can do, you start by standing here. You're still warm, dead maybe an hour. Reported down. And 2 raids on campus the last 6 weeks. Maybe the monkey can do something about that. More cut our neck. Strike him? Maybe. Did anybody hear anything? They're speaking to Zim, I think. Phenomenology and metaphor. I wonder it's deserved.
Wait, did something happen? Hold on. Oh, I was muted. Okay. Bro, I was crashing out and I was muted this whole time.
There's like people watching the village. I'm not gonna lie, bro. 32 officers, 8-hour shifts. I'm stretched pretty thin here. Because if you're student at your rate group, you do some patrolling, pick up awareness seminars. But what about patrolling? They stop blowing men, the man next to me.
Isaiah, where you at?
They don't want to know what's going on.
What is going on?
You mean aside from one woman murdered and 17 assaulted?
Well, we heard there were 2 rapes.
A woman strangled, knocked down, jumped on. That's the only thing they call
Bro,
it. They call it
I was
consensual
crashing
sex,
out.
flirting, a misunderstanding. You'd be amazed how many misunderstandings there are in front of the women tell us they don't tell the police.
I was crashing out because I thought it was me.
They wouldn't do anything.
Because I'm like, hold on, where? And you know, listen, this is crazy.
Talk to these men. They're all sexual predators. We gave the list to campus police and they didn't do anything.
Jack Miniver, one of our team spotted him outside the library last night. He refused to say what he was doing there.
I was just walking across the block from the bar on Broadway. I didn't feel like I had to explain myself.
You know what?
So you go to the
Hey,
library.
y'all want to react to something?
So what time did you leave the bar?
I can now do this.
10 o'clock. Do we really have to talk about this? Why does it say rapist here right next to your name? You're so twisted. Anybody see you leave the bar? Look, you wanna know what this is about? About 6 months ago, I met a girl at a party, a freshman. There was a keg, she had a few drinks. We ended up in the second room. In the morning, her upper class advisor convinced her that she had been vaping. I've had she? Sure. Because I was supposed to know that when she said yes, it didn't count because her blood alcohol level was above 0.085. See, I forgot to give her the blood test. Because you were too busy dragging a 17-year-old girl back to your room. I was home too. That does not make me a rapist or a murderer. You read about the college where they have a rule that a guy has to get permission for every stage of a make-out session? Can I touch you here? Thank you. Oh, now can I put my hand there? It's not the way you're going, Nick. Mr. Young married. You don't even have any idea what you're missing.
Yeah, late night reruns of I Dream of Jeannie.
Isn't that sexual
Oh.
harassment?
Final charge.
Wait, Ari.
It's a mixed bag. Everything from a sophomore who got
Have you ever played a video game by the name of Star Wars The Old Republic?
I'm waiting.
Oh no, you're right. You tell it so well.
Why is rape impossible? Because a woman can run a lot faster with her dress up than a man can with his pants down.
That is offensive.
The worst part is it's not funny, but it doesn't make the guy a murder suspect.
What about the Miniver boy?
What?
He was brought up
Star
by
Wars The Old Republic? Have you heard of that?
How about you?
Because they made a new trailer.
Go see the ME and tell
I still can't believe this game is still getting support.
Good news or bad news? The Vector wants a job. There's no indication anybody tried.
So her pants were down because the killer woman was the campus rapist? Or was the campus rapist? He likes his victims breathing. He strangles her.
On Xbox? That's
He changes his mind.
His first 2 victims.
Yeah,
Awful marks on the neck.
they just got
Big hands.
an official Darth Malgus
The only mark is
teaser
the same
trailer.
nerve in.
So he brought a tool.
Sounds good, sir? Plus, there's no occlusion of the vessels in her head or neck.
But you know
That
what?
was instantaneous
I'm
from the blow to
glad.
the head. Epidural hematoma. She was dead before she was strangled.
We can now react to stuff, so let's do it.
Last year. She said she couldn't study in the dorm. Too noisy. Did she have friends in the dormitory?
Bridget had a lot of friends. She was always popular.
What are you doing, Mary? Can't you sit down?
Bert will go home in a minute. Mortuary wants to know what we want to bury her in.
Our paths are not destined.
Did Bridget have any boyfriends? No.
They are
No,
forged,
I don't think she's seen it. I have daughters myself, Mr. Taylor.
shaped by ambition and fear. The desire for power. The need for control. The price of obedience. We allowed corrupt doctrines to dictate the paths before us. No longer. A change is coming to the galaxy, forged from pain and rage and sacrifice. My chains are broken, and now I will break them all.
That looks sick.
No,
He does look sick. I won't lie.
he moved to LA last summer.
Oh my god, I'm so
How about
cold.
somebody
You
off
need a
campus,
blanket.
older, with money?
A sugar
You need a warm blanket, like right
I guess the
now.
name survives every generation.
Bridget was more interested in a guy with a good sense of humor. You know, she's
You know
super
what?
museum.
Let's look at this.
So
I haven't seen this. Marathon official gameplay reveal trailer.
She was a scholarship.
Did anybody see her yesterday?
That was so laggy. What in the world?
About 5.
After work?
After step room. Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 3 to 4.
So I guess you didn't work on the campus store at 5 a.m. She wanted to pop it there. Go over and leave. Must be a reaction somewhere. What do they call a sugar daddy nowadays? So, Lenny, you want to be better than that? A 25th century spacesuit from one of the moons of Jupiter. And she's 21 years old.
Sarcastic.
What does she need sleeping pills for?
You might need a warmer blanket.
The end of all things.
So celebrating something.
But the dream is not over.
The dean's list, but you the
My dream.
birthday card.
Yours.
I do play Star Wars Heroes. Is that game good? I haven't heard people talk about that game. This is just see Destiny. All I saw was Destiny. You gotta be a marathon sweat? Dark, I'm not playing marathon. Oh yeah, Dan to Dan's coming. I'm excited for that. Dune Awakening is literally gonna be... Dune Awakening is gonna take over my life, bro. Speedrunners 2. I like watching this game. Dark, I'm not being a marathon sweat. I like watching Minecraft. Minecraft is just peaceful. But you know, sometimes we do need a little peace. We do. Still waiting for that Marvel Blade game. Got a lot of games coming. Oh yeah, Tron's getting it. You getting that expedition game? Yes. I'm gonna tell you this. If you like turn-based games, and also Persona, Final Fantasy, when they did turn-based, get Expedition 33. I'm definitely gonna buy it Friday. Let me just show y'all the trailer.
Rated M for mature.
I was watching a streamer play it. Game looks very good.
You're only going to make things worse for everyone. No. She chose to come. I didn't make the rules between you two.
You're fighting to change things.
For those who come after. Right?
I thought I was used to using people.
Yeah, me too.
also the music is beautiful in this game. Wait, Dark, are you getting this game?
Take everything. Is this true? Miles with him. We need to go now.
It does look
Who
cool.
are you?
It does.
I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but she'll never paint again.
Now, I do want to say this about this game, is that it sold Monster Hunter. Oh, right, that dropped, and then Doom is dropping, bro. This game of the game of the year for this year is looking kind of stacked, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that though. Oh yeah, Star Wars or Zero Company. Just know, I'm a big Borderlands fan. And I will be getting Borderlands 4. I'm curious where the story is gonna go from here. I mean, I like what I see. Like Robotic Psychos, this could be very cool. Like Robotic Psychos fighting with what I can only believe is Malawon. Like it's either Malawon or Iridians, or both. Okay, the Vault Hunters. I know what you're gonna say. I'm playing the big dude with the beard. He looks like a tank. He looks like a tank. But this female siren is probably gonna be very strong. Each of them, the abilities that we did see from them looks very good. The worlds look so big. Zane looks sick. That's sick. Okay, so... Okay, right, this is the big guy. He could throw elemental axes. I'm so... Bro. That just looks so interesting to me. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure Candido probably left. Dark, I truly pray that Summer Games Fest doesn't show anything good. Because if they do, this is really gonna suck. Like, truly. Summer Games Fest better have some bad games. Cause like, I don't want a bunch of good games coming out, bro. Do you know the Star Wars game Star Wars Hunters? Sounds familiar. Let me see. Oh yes, that's the... What is it, a 4v4 game? Was this game good? Time to look at an old game. Yeah, something like that. The cat? I don't know what he's doing. He's probably just walking around. I miss this game. I miss this game so much. So now I can react to the stuff. I have the chat on screen. I have have the video on the screen. And I also just have this. Well then, buckaroos. I like this. I like it too. Okay, now what are some things I could talk about? Oh right, there's this VTuber that got into some crazy stuff for like lying and shit. That was crazy. Do you know the game Portal? Yes, ma'am. I like Portal. It's cool. Yeah, the puzzle game. Portal was cool. Yeah. I got into a fight with my brother because of Portal. Cause like we were stuck on this one part and we didn't know who the issue was, so we crashed out on each other. And then we realized, wait, we just have to shoot our portals up there after entering. And then we did that and cleared it. And we're like, bro, we crashed out on each other for no reason. Oh, Ari, this is a game Dark and I are going to be getting. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. This game, ooh, I'm excited about. Enjoy. so Ari, this game, a 4-person beat 'em up game. This game, I can't wait for this game to be in our hands. Yeah, it does, Ari. I love it. I love it. It has that old video game feel. I need more of this. Oh right, this is a different trailer. I'm glad I like that. Brawlhalla has Star Wars now? I used to watch those older shows. I still do. Dark, what is this? And I gotta pull it up on my phone. Give me a second. Why did you send me a marathon live stream? Why did you, this dude he got jokes. He got jokes. I'm not playing that game. You love marathon? No, brother. Bro, it's because of Destiny. Like, look, Destiny did too much damage to me, bro. I think it was an accident. Yeah. I don't know with this guy. Dark, we need more co-op games, bro. Oh, Elena came out? Let me see.
Taking a life and
Ooh,
giving
that's
life,
there's music.
fighting and living. I wasn't looking to fight to the death.
Did you want to get ready or not? What's the game about? Oh my god. Wait, does she heal? Oh my god. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks. Look at gameplay, but... Oh god. I'm really having flashbacks now. Does she heal? It's like Mortal Kombat. It's more fluid than Mortal Kombat. Oh my god. If Sea Viper gets in, I'll get Street Fighter 6. Look, if Dudley gets in, I'm getting this game. My god. Oh no, she does heal. Oh no. Bro, they definitely made her better. Why would you give her, oh no. Bro. Alright, ready or not? Let's see what this game's about. Sea Viper hasn't been in Street Fighter for a minute, bro.
Action. Glory. If that's why you joined SWAT, wake the hell up.
911. What is your emergency?
You're not here to pull the trigger and ask questions later.
We've got reports of a number of armed individuals.
You must follow the rules of engagement.
We need to bring as many suspects back as we can.
Hostage situations. Bomb threats. Active shooters. Drop the weapon and put your hands up. But the life or death question is always, what's on the other side of that door?
Flashing it.
Oh yeah, we might gotta play this, Dark.
Feel like glory to you? We're not cowboys. We are not heroes. We are the last line of defense. Are you ready?
PlayStation.
Okay, you know what, we might need to get that. We might need to get that, Dark. You know what, let's look up indie games trailer. Let's see what we got on indie games. White Knuckle. Well, what's this one? Oh, it's like a rope? Oh, it's like Hollow Knight? Well, people who like Hollow Knight can enjoy that game. Alright, what is this? Okay, music is definitely...
The syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop. You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Oh. Okay, so music is a big selling point. Oh, what?
Please allow me to introduce ourselves to you tonight. We are...
You know, it's so weird, but I like it. Plus, it tries a different concept in their own way. Wall World, Abyss X Zero, Sword of the Sea. Well, that's a year ago. I don't know if I can watch that. Parkour. Zwad. I don't think I ever watched this trailer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NBC Express, the only shopping channel with no delays, no refunds, and no paperwork whatsoever. Today we're presenting you with a brand new line of home essentials. Don't wait too long, they're going fast. Feeling the heat? Not anymore. The Cool D's Cold Steam Applier just hit the market. Say goodbye to stinky cheese crumbs. With this portable freezer, your meat and dairy will stay preserved until the end of time. Order now. Buy two, pay for three. Hot off the press, a must-have for every modern household. Introducing Clean D's Automatic Turpentine Cleanser. With our Automatic Turpentine Cleanser, you wipe, swipe, clean, and shine every inch of your front yard. Order now. Limited stock available. Tired of feeling invisible? Grab yourself a brand new Mind D's Self-Aware Attitude Changer. Without a device at hand, making friends becomes mind-blowingly easy. You don't need to strain your brain. Mind D will do the thinking for you. Don't think. Order before you come to your senses.
I like this.
Wish list now, and we'll ring your bell when they're ready.
See, I like games like this. Just because they try something really different that you never see. gotta go turn off the stream though. After this trailer.
No matter the fall, we rise again.
Get your sleep, Ari. Get your sleep.
Save me a spot, Hatchley. I shed my skin and rise anew. A trap to ensnare my enemies. My scales shield me from hardship.
What in the world is this? Hyper Light Breaker.
Hi everyone, Michael Clark, lead producer for Hyperlight Breaker here, and on behalf of all of us at Heart Machine, we're thrilled to announce our first major early access content update, Buried Below, which will launch on April 29th.
Aight.
Since early access launch, we've been working hard on evolving Breaker across the board every month, including, but not limited to, making performance updates and gameplay improvements, releasing a slew of new content, and implementing so many other changes requested by our players. As we continue our early access journey and set sights for 1.0 launch, we want to thank all of you for your feedback and support. You're helping us make Breaker bigger and better every step of the way.
Well, that's good.
Before
Wait,
we
is this
launch
a
our first major
multiplayer?
content drop in just about a week, we wanted to go over what you can expect to find in this upcoming update, including new content and various quality of life changes inspired by player feedback. First up, let's go over content you'll find in the update. Spoiler alert, it's a lot. So much that we can only cover some of it in this video. For starters, there's a new crown, Maw. Our largest crown, she slumbers below the hostile crystalscape of the Jeweled Spire. But every new boss needs a brave new hero, and that's where Rondo, our new breaker, steps in with a new Psycon. Rondo's Blade Dancer perk will boost your flash step, while their Reaper perk will boost your parry. And last, but certainly not least, you can arm your breaker with two new weapons, the Gloom Shiv and the Dream Blade. Now this really just scratches the surface of what we're adding, as the update will have new environments to explore, including caves, a new enemy, and more. Stay tuned to our social channels for a sneak peek at other pieces of content.
Oh, yeah. Ari, that is what I'm scared
Since
about.
early access launch, we've been taking to heart all of your feedback across Steam, Discord, and social channels. We want Breaker to be the best it can be before its 1.0 launch.
That is something that I'm very scared about. Because if I
One
fall
larger
asleep
piece of
and
feedback
the
we've
and
received
the
is the
cam's
lack
on,
of proper onboarding in the game and the need for tutorialization to be stronger in general. We heard you all loud and clear. With this update, we'll be adding an introductory tutorial. The tutorial will come up the first time you open the game with the update downloaded. In it, you'll be taught the basics of the game mechanics in a dedicated level that will eventually lead you to the Cursed Outpost. Then you'll enter a VR room where you can take your time learning and practicing intermediate combat techniques such as the flash step and parry. This is just one big
nice.
step we're taking towards improving onboarding,
Good.
and we plan to continue to improve upon it over the course of early
Hey,
access.
shout out to indie
We're excited to
devs.
make it so new players and
listen
even
to their
veteran players
fans.
can have a better understanding of the game's mechanics. Along with improving onboarding, we have another major change we're making to Hyperlight Breaker, the way runs are structured. In a nutshell, you'll now have a single life, and when you die, you lose everything, and then the overgrowth will reset. We know this is a big change. We've made this change to balance the game around a more traditional roguelite experience, turning each run into a more consistent zero-to-hero journey. This allows us to better adjust difficulty and make the game easier to get into, but harder to master, and addresses much of the feedback we've received from players since early access launch. Let's dive
so
a little
this
deeper
game
into how
is
runs
more
have
of a
changed aside from the
roguelike.
number of lives. Let's go over what happens when you die. As we all know, death is not the end in Breaker or in any roguelike. When you die, your loadout will be wiped out, but you'll keep all of your golden rations and other meta progression materials. Now we know some players have quite a few good items in their vault currently, so when this update launches, if you have old save data, your vault contents will be converted to meta progression currencies. We believe the change to the vault will make the game even better and more fun. We're looking forward to hearing your feedback. Like before, each journey into the Overgrowth will be a brand new world for you to explore. For the change in the new run format, we've also changed a few things to improve the gameplay loop, including changing how Extraction, Bright Blood, and Vendors work. Extraction has become easier and more straightforward.
Man, if there
Now
was
you'll extract at any
only
shrine in the
a
Overgrowth,
certain
and you'll
game
extract
called,
immediately. This change makes it so you can extract more often, which will come in handy as your
I'm
one life
forgetting
is
the
more
name,
valuable
but-
than ever. With the changes to core gameplay, hub vendors no longer serve the same purpose they once did.
They're
We're
fixing
taking this
stuff that I
opportunity to
wish a
refresh how
certain
currencies
game
work
that
to
I
make their
spent
usage
too
clearer and
much
easier
time
to
on.
understand. Brightwood
Could've-
is used in the
could've
Overgrowth to
fixed.
purchase items from Overgrowth vendors, unlock certain loot containers, and interact with shrines. Materials are used in the Cursed Outpost exclusively to upgrade and modify gear at those vendors. With Psycoms, our little robot buddies, this update will make them even more useful
This
for you
game
to have.
does seem pretty cool.
One of the bigger
We'll keep
pieces
an
of
eye on
feedback
it,
we got
though.
was that loadouts could be improved, and we want to lean into a class-like system to make them feel more unique from one another.
I caught your yawn. Yeah. Alright, well, that is going to be it for this stream. The webcam is here. So now, when I crash out, y'all are going to see it on camera. Hopefully I'm not muted, though, when I do crash out. Because I'm going to crash out on DC one of these days. For now, thank you all. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. Next time I'll be streaming in the morning because I have a night shift job tomorrow. So again, expect like a morning or before, like maybe before 4 o'clock stream, basically. That mute was hilarious. Yeah, because I was, get ready for tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm ready. Alright, bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye. I need play my music. That is not what I wanted you to do. You know, this isn't really ending music. This is too happy. Alright, this. This I can rock with. I'm not wearing no work scarf. Alright. Bye-bye.